Ever unfollowed a friend over a political post? Or felt your blood boil at a family dinner debate? You're not alone. Political polarization is tearing us apart. 65% of Americans feel exhausted by politics, according to Pew Research in 2025. It's not just about disagreements. It's why we can't even talk anymore. Today, we're rediving into the psychology of why we're so divided, how our brains trick us into picking sides and staying there. Stick around for 3 science-backed ways to bridge the gap and protect your mental health. Let's heal this divide together. In 2024, 80% of Americans said the other party's views were wrong or dangerous. Per Gallup. Why are we so divided? I'm Psych8 and hit the subscribe button for more videos. So, what's polarization? It's when groups like Democrats and Republicans drift so far apart they barely share common ground. Think about the 2024 election. Debates over healthcare or border. Security weren't just policy talks. They felt like moral battles. Why? Our brains are wired for tribal psychology. Back in caveman days, sticking with us versus them kept us safe. And it's not just you communities suffer. In 2025, Pew found 59% of Americans avoid political talks to dodge conflict. That's isolation, not connection. He's passionate about climate change and posts fiery X threads calling out deniers. His conservative uncle unfollowed him after a post about green energy subsidies. Now, they barely speak, and Jake feels anxious and misunderstood. Polarization doesn't just divide, it isolates. Today, that instinct makes us cling to our political tribe, whether it's cheering for tax cuts or climate action. Social psychology calls this in-group favoritism. We love our side and demonize the other. Social media makes it worse. Algorithms feed us posts that match our views, creating echo chambers. Ever notice how your X feed feels like it's preaching to you? That's no accident. We seek info that backs our beliefs, like watching only CNN or Fox News and ignore the rest. Your brain loves being right, releasing dopamine when you see a post slamming the other side on, say, immigration reform. But there's more. Group identity locks us in. Political ads like those in the 2024 Senate races play on this, using fear to keep us loyal. Constant us versus them thinking makes us feel threatened, angry, or even hopeless. A 2022 study showed empathetic listening reduces conflict stress by 25%. It's like your brain's stuck in fight or flight mode. A 2024 study linked less screen time to 20% lower anxiety. Second, seek common ground. Research shows shared goals like wanting safer schools build bridges. Imagine Jake and his uncle discussing climate over coffee, finding they both want cleaner air for their kids. It's possible. Let's choose understanding over outrage. You're not just a red or blue voter. You're a human craving connection. In 2025, let's talk with each other, not at each other. Like this video if it hit home, subscribe for weekly psychology deep dives, and hit the bell so you never miss a tip to stay sane in a divided world. Together, we've got this. Try these tips. Listen, find shared goals, and log off sometimes. Her brother, a small business owner, loves tax breaks and votes read. They stop talking after arguing over labor policies online. Sound familiar? Example. Take Sarah, a teacher in Ohio. She's pro-union and votes blue. When we argue over, say, gun control laws or vaccine mandates, our brain's amygdala, the fear center, lights up. She only follows X accounts that agree, ignoring posts about cost concerns. Her cousin who opposes it does the same. They clashed at Thanksgiving over healthcare stats and haven't spoken since. This spikes cortisol, your stress hormone. Polarization isn't just about politics, it's a mental health crisis. A 2021 study found 33% of Americans reported anxiety tied to political division. Ever felt drained after a political scroll on X? That's your brain craving dopamine from outrage but getting stress instead. Let's talk real life. Meet Jake, a college student in Texas. Ever lost a friend over politics? Share your story below. Why don't we just agree to disagree? Blame confirmation bias. A 2023 study showed 70% of Americans trust news that aligns with their views. If you're pro-gun rights, questioning that feels like betraying your tribe. Social media algorithms amplify this, showing you more of what you already like. It's a cycle. You double down, the other side does too, and the gap widens. It's brain manipulation, not reasoning. Example. Think of Lisa, a California mom who supports universal health care. Can we heal this divide? Yes, with effort. First, practice active listening. Next time someone rants about, say, tax policies, ask, why do you feel that way? And really hear them. Find one thing you agree on, even with your opponent. Third, step back from social media. Try a 30-minute daily X break and talk IRL instead. These steps rewire your brain for connection, not combat. Which tip will you try? Drop it below. Political polarization feels like a wall, but it's built by our brains and we can tear it down. Your mental health and our country deserve it. We're stronger together. Subscribe now.